Happy feasting week to everyone. Over here in the States, it's Thanksgiving, and it's a time where most families would get together and eat a lot of like turkey, stuffing, and whatnot. I obviously did not film in time for that for this video, but anywho, here's another week of what I ate. So I feel like I eat congee so much these days, but I am eating congee with, I think it's with chicken and duck eggs, and I had to add in the spicy sour edamame that I love so much in this. So I'm just putting that in, and the reason why I like this one more than just the plain one is because I like that extra protein in there. But if you are, vegetarian, vegan, definitely opt out for this one. But this honestly is my favorite congee to eat, and I would get this all the time when we could eat at dim sum. And here's just my sleeping Tigger. And then I had a raisin bread to go along with it. I feel like this is another classic thing that I eat every Sunday that my dad picks up from the bakery store. And in addition to that raisin bread, I'm just having a hot milk tea. And then for dinner that day, my dad picked up some teriyaki stir fry. This is just chicken, pepper, celery, all mixed together. Not a big fan of this actually. I don't really like teriyaki, but I just ate that with rice because that is all that we had in the house that day. And then for dessert, I am having a MCFLURRY from McDonald's. It hits the spot all the time. And then for lunch the next day, I'm having this matcha maker smoothie from Revive Superfood, and then my mom made some stir-fry noodles. I'm just having that with kimchi and egg. She also put in some celery, cabbage, carrots, and I like how my mom makes like a fried egg in there without mixing it in, because this way I get to mix how much egg, how much kimchi, and how much noodle I get at each bite. And then for dinner, I had some of these leftover like tteokbokki, which is just like Korean rice cake. Normally it's in this like spicy sweet sauce, and this one, it had a fried sweet potato, fried seaweed wrap with glass noodles, as well as a hard-boiled egg. And then I just had to microwave it to make it warmer and stuff, but I had this with mozzarella on top as well. And then for a drink, I just have a strawberry matcha with bubbles from a local bubble tea spot near me. And then for lunch the next day, my mom made these summer rolls. Basically, it has lettuce, cabbage, egg, and tofu inside. And for a drink, I'm having this dongding oolong tea with a cheese foam on top and bubbles. And for dinner that day, I'm making, this is actually vegan this time. I make sure not to put any animal byproducts. But right now I'm just boiling my bok choy and the ramen. And then I'm going to add in the rest that's in the packet, which is their like dried veggies, the soup base. And then I actually picked up these like packaged products from my local grocery store. These are just soy products, but the first one that I added in, the little packet, that one had a really nice spicy flavoring to it, and it tastes like seitan. And then the second one, the square packets, those taste more like thinly sliced firm tofu. Both of them are really good and definitely good protein options without having meat. Then I'm having a YEO'S sweet pear, which tastes awesome. Tastes like actual like snow pears, tastes really good. And then for lunch the next day, I am having more of the summer rolls, and my mom made this like her own signature sauce. It has like sriracha, a little bit of like some honey and like sweet sauce she adds in there, and then also garlic. I don't really know the proportion, the amount of each condiment, but that's what she has in there. For a little bit of snack, I had some hot kettle chips or deli chips. And then for dessert, I had my mom made taro or sago balls and sweet potato, and she made this in this like kind of starchy sweet base. Usually it's white, but she used brown sugar, which is why it became brown. And then the next day I'm having a grass is greener smoothie from Revived Superfood. I think I just woke up or something, but my hair was looking a little cray on one side. Actually, my hair was looking cray that day. And then for my main meal, I had ordered some pho. So what I'm gonna do is just boil up the soup, and then I'm going to try to add the noodles first, and then I'm just going to dump in the rest of them in there, like the meat and everything like that. I just didn't want my meat to get overcooked like it did the other times. Then I'm adding the bean sprout, I'm adding the mint leaves, and to top it all off, I'm going to spritz some lime in there. And now I'm just mixing hot sauce with hoisin, and that's going to be my dipping sauce for mainly my meat, pretty much. And for this one, I don't know what kind of meat they use, but I know they have like one that's already cooked with the fat on it, and then they have another one that's just red, that you have to cook into the broth a little bit. That one, I hate overcooking that because then it gets really tough. So I definitely have to control how long I put it in the soup. Last but not least, I'm having a clean and green smoothie. But it used to have raspberry, but now it has strawberries, which is fine. Still tastes really good. But this is just light and refreshing. So that is all the things that I ate for that week. Hope you guys enjoy that video. If you did, remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you all in another week. Bye.